I think don't listen to advice, listen to your heart, and don't give up. And don't give up and keep fighting. Yeah.
Nice, nice to meet you. Thank you so much for your time. A pleasure to talk to you. First, I wanna congratulate you on this is your feature director debut, correct?
Yes, it is.
It is. That's amazing. Congratulations on that. And how's it for you, like to direct a feature, like because you've been directing like short and music videos. What was like different for you from your point of view of as a director?
I think I was very stressed before, also because I have like such a great cast. And it was doing a first feature that is almost a chamber piece that is in English language, which is not my native language. So all of that together, I was like, oh my God, how am I gonna do? But then I think because I shot a lot of music videos and shorts before, I was quite at ease and set with on the technical side, I would say, and on the prep side. And so it felt great. There was a lot of pressure before, but then when I was on set, I felt like I was at home. And also the three actors, Alicia, Lizzie, and Imesh, they were really like so creative, so good, like so easy to work with that yeah, it felt quite easy when I was there.
Yeah, that's amazing. That's great. And what was about the script that got your attention?
I think it was the to see that couple struggling to that test that is like absurd, that is mean, the struggle. I could relate to that because we had been through IVF and adoption process with my husband because we couldn't have kids, so it was something I could totally understand. And then in the process, I finally got pregnant. My daughter was on set, so I went through all the steps. I would say, all the sides of this film.
Wow, that's amazing. Congratulations on your daughter, right? So
Thank you.
that's amazing. So I think like you have a wonderful cast, but Alicia, she's amazing and she transformed throughout the movie. When we met her, she's very quiet and I don't know, very different. And then she transformed herself into it. What was about her previous work that made you pick her to play this assessor, this crazy lady?
Yeah, I think I really liked her from her first feature, like Swedish features. That was very interesting, where she's like very wild, but because after she was known for period movies like A Royal Affair and all that, where she's very elegant. But I knew that she had that rawness and that connection with her body that I saw very early on in her work. And also, I really like the way she. She took the character for Ex Machina, and that was also thinking a lot outside of the box. And I thought that was very interesting. I could see, and then when I talked to her, because I think the main part of when people say like directing actors, I mean they do a lot of the job. The main part of directing is casting and make sure that that when I was talking to her that we would be on the same page. And when she told me I'm kind of scared to play that character, I knew it was going to be great because I knew that she had already done so much. But if she was scared, it meant that she wanted to go in areas she hadn't been with before. And I thought, wow, that's amazing. I feel like if it was someone who was like, oh, okay, yeah, maybe we do that. Of someone that is too scared of the part that they want to, to clean and lower a little bit the expectation of the scenes. That wouldn't, but she wanted to push like everything, so that was great.
That's amazing. I think she's great. She did a movie last 2 years ago with a Brazilian director. Firebrand, and then she also amazing
Yeah,
on that. Yes, so
yeah, amazing.
yeah, she's great. Also, Elizabeth Olsen and Himesh. Oh my God, both of them. Their chemistry is like something else. I was like, oh my God, that's so great. And how was like work with them and create that chemistry between them?
We had Lizzie. We talked very early on, and I told her, "Your character is the only one in this world, in a certain way, that is so natural, human. She's wild. So you need to go like wild, but free." And she was very happy about that because she had done like before in I think the 5 previous years characters that were very much in control. So she was happy to go in that area, and I knew that she had a very special connection to the audience, where you feel for her as if you were in her body, and that's very rare. And Imesh, I think he's amazing. He's very smart. He has that sense of humor, very natural, that is very interesting in lots of situations. And to create the connection between them, what was great is that we started to shoot all the exterior scene in Tenerife. And there was lots of prep for the art department. We had lots of problems that I needed to work with. So I told them, okay, guys, you have a week, just hang out together and create a connection. And we did like 2 readings together without Alicia, because I think they have to meet her in the film, so they don't need to know her too much. And we talked about a few lines, and then it was yeah, they were hanging out together. They are two like a great person to hang out with, so I think the connection was quite easy.
Yeah, and do you have like a scene that was more difficult for you to do it? Like anything, any challenges there that was more difficult?
I think the scene that was the most challenging was the dinner scene, because I hadn't done that before. So it was great because we took like, even though we have a very tight shoot, it was only 30 days. We took 4 days to shoot that scene, to cover all the angles and make sure. So that one was challenging, and I think the the sex scene, it was not that I was scared of it, but I wanted to make sure that that everyone, that we could have, I mean, especially the scene between Aaryan and Alicia, that is like crazy. I wanted to make sure that we go far enough in the weirdness of that scene that was already written in the dialogue, but also that they would feel okay with the scene. So, but it went great. Then when we shot that, I
Yes.
had like the best time.
Yeah, that's amazing. And also like you already work in anything new? Do you have any plans, any other genre that you'd like to work with? Anything that you like to do in the future? In the like in next, like soon.
Yeah, I think I maybe the next one, I don't want to do something that people expect me to do. So maybe not necessarily like sci-fi, or I'm actually working on a drama that is also a love story. It is just an adaptation of an Italian book. It is just two person in Venice for one day, and there is like something that is revealed. It's like a dramatic, but it's very beautiful. But there's something quite abstract that I liked in the universe. So I think it's more the feeling of the universe of the film, and not necessarily a genre that I'm attached to. If I can feel that I can have the ability to talk about very important matters, but philosophical subjects, and bring it into another layer, maybe something more surreal, then I like that. So it's more like, yeah, either a story that you haven't seen before, or a way to do it in a universe that you haven't seen before, that I'm interested into.
Amazing. And we are in the Women's Month. Let's say March is we have the Women International Day, but I think we should celebrate us every day,
Yeah.
in my opinion. So what
Especially seeing the struggles that women have all around the world, I think we should.
exactly. But you have an advice to give to young girls that want to pursue a career in this business? Anything that you can share with them, or like advice to them?
I think don't listen to advice, listen to your heart, and don't give up. And don't give up and keep fighting. Yeah, I think I sometimes I lost the moment I lost time in my career is that when I was like listening too much to sometimes an industry that is, I mean, when I started, that was very male oriented. And as you can see in the world, also in all the political side in every country, some people try to slow us down and to shut us down, you know? And so don't, just speak up. Keep your you keep going your own road, your own way, and don't listen. You say yeah, yeah, and you do your thing.
Absolutely. So, Fleur, I just want to thank you so much for your time. It's a pleasure to meet you.
Yeah,
Merci beaucoup.
thank
And
you,
I
merci.
know I cannot wait to see your next. Yes, I cannot wait to see your next project. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. Thank you. Bye, Jana.
If you like to support or continue to support Jana on Camera, don't forget to subscribe, like, comment and share the videos.